Okay guys, so this is Wusik P2000 again, the chainer and the bridger application. And you can do a lot of things with Wusik P2000, and in this new version you can see they'll have a new skin, and also had the master area where you can add master MIDI processor and master effects, meaning that they are going to be applied to all the plugins we load. So let's load two plugins here. I'm going to load the TX10 and the GX10. And you can see now that we have the preset area here with the next and previous preset. I can click and change the preset directly here if the plugin has any presets. And I can also check random selection, and for every time I select the next or previous preset, it's going to select a random preset from the list. And it's going to select all the presets in a random style without repeating a single one until all the presets have been selected. Then it's going to start from zero again. So it's a great tool. And you can also maximize now the window or change the size of the window. The maximize option is only on the standalone version. So you can also now do this on the standalone. And the master area, let's say I add a MIDI process on the master, let's say I add a transpose. It's going to affect all the nodes for all the plugins. And the effect, the same thing. Let's say we add a delay here. So you can hear the effects being applied to both synths. And you also have the option of multi-window. Now you can select this on options and disable the editors multi-window, and also the editors always on top. So even when you click on a window that's on the back, it's not going to go away. But you can disable that if you want. So let me add another one that has an editor, because the MDA ones doesn't have an editor, just a parameters list, but the Polyana has an editor. So you can see the editor here, you can select the preset here too, but the option of next and previous is just on the main window here. And you can also use the keys on your computer keyboard, the up, down, left and right. Up and down is going to select the plugin, and left and right is going to select next and previous preset. So it's a way to directly change the presets with the plugins that allow this in a very handy way. Another thing that was added, I already did a video about this, you can check the other video, it's using the old skin but everything else is the same, is the plugin sequencer. It's a MIDI processor that allows you to create complex sequences with different plugins. And what else can I say about this one? Oh, I also added tooltips that is enabled by default. I just disabled recently on my version here, but you can check here that it gives you a bit of help for some of the parameters. And I also improved the plugins manager on how it scans for plugins. Now it's going to use, let me rerun this scan here. It's going to use a separate process both on Windows and on OS X to scan for each plugin. And it also works much better now because I changed a few things in the code. It's checking my list of files now, it takes a bit of time, and then it starts scanning. The first attempt is for the 64-bit version, the second attempt is for 32-bit version, and if it fails on both, it tries again 2 more times for the 3, 4, 5, and 6 attempt. I canceled by mistake. Let me run again. I hit enter 2 times and cancel it. And a few plugins are for the sonar Sonar X2 I think and X3 that I have installed and doesn't work with anything but Sonar, so that's why those failed. And those two, because I'm just testing those out. Everything else scanned fine. You can see here the 32-bit plugin. So if I insert the 32-bit plugin, it's going to bridge it. So if I open the editor, it's going to say here bridge it. So it's using the code to create a bridged application. And it works very well. And there's another option that you can right click and mute other plugins. You can also click and select the mute manually. And you can also click on the master here and select bypass all master effects. I think that's pretty much it for this video, so I hope you appreciate this, and you can check the current beta version. It's already working very well and allows you to do a lot of things. So I'm going to do another video talking about the live option that allows you to use the MIDI keyboard to select project files, so it's very easy to use live. And some other options like what each MIDI processor does and things like that. So that's it. Thanks for watching.